Thursday. May the 4th be with you. A significant day for us. We chose this lovely, very nerdy day as our final day for our Brain Bytes community to be open, which is why I'm hopping in here on a Monday. Very unusual for me, for sure. This Friday is usually my day here, but I'm Julie Hershberg. I'm the owner of Re+active Physical Therapy and Wellness and Neurologic PTOT wellness practice in the Los Angeles area. Also home to the Schmidt Movement Disorders Fellowship, which is one of the only fellowship programs for neurology-based learning in the country. And a big reason why we started this community too. And our mission at Re+active is to help people with neurologic diagnoses recover movement, strength, confidence, and hope through brain-changing therapy and exercise. And we do this through our one-on-one sessions, our personal training, group exercise, and we also do a big part of this through education with other therapists. So exactly why I'm hopping on here today to do a little live Q&A about our new membership community, the Brain Bytes community. And today, May the 4th is the final day that it's open, and people have been asking questions, and so I've got answers today. And I also want to tell you about a really great bonus. Here's a little preview here of what we are releasing today as part of the Brain Bytes membership. By the way, if you're already in, which many of you are, thank you so much. You also are getting all of these great bonuses, so don't worry. So first, if this is totally new to you, what is Brain Bytes, if you haven't heard of it? So it's pretty amazing, and I say amazing because of the awesome therapists who've already joined. They're courageous leaders, they're generous, they're creative people who are really committed to learning and growing beyond our courses. So Re+active puts out a lot of courses, and this is moving that next step. They're committed to this for themselves and the people they work with. And we started this community because we wanted to go a level deeper. We wanted to go beyond those courses. You know, if you've ever taught a course, people reach out to you. They've got questions, they've got cases, and I love that. I love diving in with people like that in a one-on-one way. Heck, I'll even like hop into a telehealth session and let's see the patient together. I've even done that over this pandemic time, and it's been amazing. And so I really wanted to have a community for that. A community of therapists has definitely transformed my life as a therapist, and I really feel like it will for you too. Some of the things that we're really looking for in this community is to help people go from feeling overwhelmed to very confident of where you start and where you go next with very complex cases that we tend to see in the neuro world, to navigate the ins and the outs of applying some of those biopsychosocial aspects to tough cases. This is something I feel like I've learned a lot about, and I shared in one of our earlier videos about my own personal story of having that therapist connect to me when I was in a flare of my rheumatoid arthritis, and really understand me as a person and where I needed to get stronger. So that personal effect on me has really driven me to go down this pathway and helping other therapists do that for the people they work with. Some other pieces of this community to go from feeling confident to feeling confident with disorders that you maybe didn't get in school, like functional disorders, like post-concussion syndrome, like 3PD, like CRPS, like multiple comorbidity, chronic pain disorders, as well as some of the deeper dives into stroke, MS, movement disorders, TBI, all of those things that we see as neurologic therapists, and even as orthopedic therapists, as we're working with some of the pain issues. And Dorothy just said hi. Hi, Dorothy. And to practice in a very safe environment. So one of the things that we've heard from therapists who participated in this courses is like, let's practice these things. And we did this in one of our webinars as well. And I love the practice, and I love to practice in a safe place where there's a no judgment zone. It's a growth mindset zone. Let's get out there and try these things and admit when we've made mistakes. That's a very important part of a community to me. And then taking the next step in your journey. So whether that is business related, professional, is it residency or fellowship? Is it in teaching? Who knows where the world takes you, but I've definitely benefited from having a community to do this with. So how are we going to do all of those things? Where does that transformation come from? So it comes in our membership community. So every month we're going in live to bite-sized webinars, about an hour, where it's case studies and it's problem-solving sessions together based on your needs. It's uber organized for resources with a vault of patient handouts and cheat sheets and templates. It's access to expert mentors from the Re+active team, PT, OT, as well as people like Mike Studer and Beth Fisher. And I'm so excited to share our latest bonus. This is just coming out today, but we have a resource book, our telehealth neuro nugget resources, and a mini training coming up this Friday live for our members. And this resource book we've put together over the last few weeks to navigate the telehealth world in people with complex cases. So not like, how do you start telehealth in general, or how do you set your practice up for telehealth, but how do you do this in the neuro world? So it's going to include a technology sheet like this one here that helps people get online for their telehealth session successfully, an example of our consent form, our policies, and step-by-step ideas to make it easy for you. I don't know if you've been doing this, but it's not easy, and it's not like doing things in clinic, but it's so beneficial for our patients, and they need us in this time. So we're going to do a live training just for our Brain Bytes members this Friday, and it's going to include discussion of your questions, how to set up sessions for your lower level clients, how to change from things that were hands-on to not so hands-on, how to help the person who has no technology, and how to help your patients, your team, maybe even your management. I've had people reach out to me like, how do I get my management on board with this? We're going to talk about all of those things in our live training, which is next Friday for our Brain Bytes members. Now, I do want to get to some Q&A because people have asked some questions here. So first of all, when is this offer available? It's through the end of today. It's May 4th, end of today, midnight. This is the last chance to become a founding member for the Brain Bytes community. And people have asked, like, what is this founding member thing? This means that you're the first group to get in. And this means we have a super low rate for you, and that you're joining in to help us really shape the journey of this group so it can be what you need and what we all need. So this is a very good opportunity now, if you have the time, which many of us have just a different schedule right now. So if you have the time, this is a perfect time to do it. We don't know when we're going to open our doors again. We've got a really great group going, and I really want to stay committed to them before we open the doors again. And when we do it, it will definitely be at a different rate. I'm sure you can tell just by all that we're giving in this community that it's at a very low rate to start as a founding member. So some other questions people have asked. East Coast time, what about my East Coasters? So right now we're looking at doing our live sessions at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So it'll be 8 p.m. East Coast time. I've heard back from many of you that works well. So we really want this to be easily accessible across the globe. So that's what we're looking at the moment. Our first one, and this actually comes to a second question people have asked, is what's the time commitment? So our first one is on May 21st. We're going to go May 21st and May 28th. But of course, the live bonus is this Friday already. That's our telehealth mini training. So those sessions will be at about an hour, twice a month. We're going to have a community of ongoing, this where you upload your cases, get feedback, and this is happening all of the time. So you can have frequent discussion and feedback that is private and closed to our members only. People have asked, what about these bonuses? What are these bonuses? And you will have seen that there's different things each day. And if you signed up the first day, all of those bonuses are for you. But today, our biggest bonus is this Telehealth Neuro Nuggets book and the mini training that we're doing. So this is a big bonus, but also for everybody, you're getting 20% off all of our courses. So that alone actually pays for the cost of the membership because we put on a lot of courses. We also have this growing guest expert list going. So Mike Suter, Beth Fisher, Judy Deutsch reached out to me wanting to support us as well. And I said, oh my gosh, can you join us as a mentor? How awesome is that? I really feel like this bench, like research bench to bedside, is absolutely going to happen in this group, which just gets me all jazzed up. One last thing, this is for my business owners, for my group of you that is looking to maybe start a business. We're going to have a special live Neuro Business Bites storm, like a brainstorm, but a Brain Bytes storm for those professionals who are looking for that business advice, for practice, for wellness programs, for all of those things. I talked to a lot of people about questions like this. So we're going to have a little forum for that as well. So that's optional. Not everybody needs to come to that, but that's for my business owners. So those have been the frequently asked questions. Oh no, there's one more on my list here, and that's sponsorships. So people have asked, what is this sponsorship thing? So we have had already some amazing therapists donate to support you. So if you're struggling financially, you're in a really unknown time right now as a therapist, you've lost your job, your hours are reduced, send me a message, send me a private message, email me. We're going to connect you to a scholarship to join Brain Bytes. How generous are the people around us right now? I think it's pretty amazing. And please reach out. Don't be afraid to do that. And finally, through everybody's amazing support already for this community, we have raised $3,000 for pro bono services at Re+active. I'm just in awe of that. That's amazing. I want to just thank you so much. I almost get kind of teared up about it because the people that you're helping, a couple of our people like Jean, who, if you were in our neuroplasticity course, participated in that. Sandy, who has been in some of our research studies. These are people with a need for our services, and especially during these changing times, we're able to provide it. So that's been such a huge boost. We're using the Brain Bytes community as a huge fundraiser for our pro bono services. And I just can't thank you enough for being a part of that. So that's it. In summary, really, I just truly want to thank you. Thank you for inspiring us at Re+active to take a leap from a fellowship to courses to online courses into this community to provide more mentorship and growth. This would not have happened without the people that are already here. You've inspired Re+active, inspired me to take this journey, and I'm just so excited about the impact that we will have on our profession and our patients. Thank you so, so much. I really hope to see you in the community, and have a great week. Thank you.